Have any question about like Islam, or you have any doubts or something?
Any question or any doubt?
Like about your religion, like you're in a Christian server. I'm just wondering, you have any doubt about your religion or something like that?
I think we are all believers. So whatever you believe, it's just a belief. So nobody can be sure.
Okay, so I mean, like, what you have like anything like in particular you don't like about Islam or not really?
Uh, I cannot pronounce myself in this way because it depends what you define about dislike. Uh, can you be more precise, maybe?
I mean, do you find any inconsistency?
Because I am a Sunni, so of course, if you we know that in Hadith, uh, the scholars they found some issues, if I can say that.
So obviously you're here for a reason. There's like in your mind there is something. So that's why I'm asking you. Are you like confirmed in your faith? Do you agree like Islam is truth? That's why I'm asking.
What is Yes? What is the you said what the reason I am here? There is a reason, but what is the reason? You want to know the reason? Yes.
I mean because when you come here, we want to help you,
Huh?
you know, as a team. You know, we want to help you as Christians. We want to help you answer any question that you have.
I mean, this is not my purpose to exchange or what makes you a Christian, what makes me a Muslim. I know in Christian Prince what they said and what they talk about the hadith, about the violence, about something filthy, about something like that and that. I know, I know the issues, and it's not only here, or also on French, for example, in TikTok, French lives. You can find it from apostate from Arabic background. So people, you can find Algerian, Moroccan from Middle East channel. They are apostate, and they have the same argument of Christian Prince channel.
So you believe that the things that they are saying is true?
Yes, I know you want to come to that. I know that.
Okay.
Uh,
We have the argument about Aisha and her age and how if Muhammad he raped her, because Muhammad he says that if a virgin, the way that she consents is by keeping silent. Okay, so all Aisha had to do was sit there when she is 9 years old and can't talk, can't think, and be raped by Muhammad and be silent. What all the Muslim then they can say is, oh, Rebecca, she was 3 when Isaac was 50. When the Bible it doesn't say that, or they say, for example, oh, but Mary, she was 12, when the Bible doesn't say that as well. Also, not only this, but even if you know, like prophets in Christianity, they can make mistakes. You know, doesn't mean that they are right. Whereas in the Quran it says that Muhammad is the best of example of mankind. So this is the problem. The main problem is that all the Muslims around the world, which is why you know all Muslim countries they have like low age for marriage, low age for consent. They are following the best example. That's our problem.
First of all, about what you say about Aisha,
Hmm.
can you provide me?
Hmm.
Because we know that Aisha,
I
she
don't.
lived with the
Sorry.
sorry.
Sorry. Go. Sorry, I cut you off. Sorry.
Okay, okay, thank you. We know that Aisha, she didn't live with the Prophet 1 month or 1 week. We know she lived with him until the Prophet died.
Hmm.
So it's not about to say that Aisha was raped and no, it was a marriage, and you know that. I know what you are going to bring me.
Hmm.
I guess. Maybe, maybe I am right. Maybe I don't know.
Hmm.
The word raped,
Hmm.
or that he tears my clothes and he came with force without marriage,
Hmm.
without consent of her father,
Hmm.
because it was a tradition.
So can you define consent for me? Because because what rape is would be the lack of consent
This
for the
is
sexual
this
act. So
is
can you define
Yes.
consent?
Okay. Wait. This is not a sexual act. What happened in their house? It belongs to them.
What? Sorry,
Some.
what are you saying that that he didn't have sex with her when she was 9? Are you saying that that's false?
This is. Sorry. Again.
Are you saying that when she was 9 years old that he didn't have sex with her? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. I say
Okay,
it
okay.
is
So you're
not
saying
belong to us. This is
okay, okay. Wait, wait, wait.
wait.
One
No,
second,
no.
one second. Because you're. Let me just
Yeah.
finish. Because you say a point, but I don't know what you're saying. So, for example, what I'm asking you, you agree he had sex with Aisha when she was 9. Is that a fact or not?
We
Mahmoud,
don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? At
you
least
don't want to answer
tens
the
and tens
question.
and tens of narrations about when the Muhammad he consummated the marriage, and this is just one, and this is in all
Ma-
books. I mean, this is in Bukhari, everything. So,
Mahmoud,
and also not only
Uh,
this, but in the Quran, in chapter 65, verse 4. Where's the evidence that you can't do this anyway? Because here it says that those who have not yet menstruated, you can have sex with them.
whoa,
yes. Have you read the Asbab Al-Nuzul, the reason of this verse?
This is Asbab Al-Nuzul by Ali ibn Ahmad al-Wahidi. If you go down to page 173 on the PDF and 158 on the book, we will find what he's talking about here. So this actually gets him busted even more because he's lying in the video. He says that in this book, what is the reason? And he's talking about the first part. What is the waiting period of those who do not menstruate and the women who have not menstruated yet? What is the reason of this verse coming down? Surah Al-Baqarah. Some women of Medina are saying there are women who have not yet been mentioned. He asked, who are they? Muhammad, he asked, who are they? He said, those are too young, such they have not started menstruating yet. So this verse 65:4 is in every source, and I'm going to continue debating him now, in every single source about prepubescent children.
Have you
My
read
friend,
it?
okay, which tafsir would you like to go to?
No. Asbab Al-Nuzul. Asbab Al-Nuzul. The to say in English, the reason of the descent of this verse.
Yes, it's in all of the tafsirs. Ibn Kathir,
Not tafsir.
Al-Tabari,
Not tafsir. No.
Al-Qurtubi. So where did your scholars get this information from? Why it's come down?
What do you mean?
Because here it says, as for your
The,
woman
the,
past the age of menstruation, so this covers all the women past the menstruation, their waiting period is 3 months. And those who have not menstruated as well. So the ones who have not menstruated, what are those people?
this verse talking about the Nisa. Nisa in Arabic is woman. Is
Yes,
not a kid.
yes, yes. No,
Yes,
no,
they
no,
are
no, no, no,
woman.
no, no. Because, do you want to know why? Because the woman in Islam counts as young women, as young girls. We would call them young girls, but in Islam you can have sex with the young women who have not even menstruated, which is what Aisha she was as well. She had not menstruated yet.
You make a mistake if
Hmm.
you if you if you uh, if you respect the linguistic of the verse. The
Hmm.
verse talk about Nisa.
Okay.
The 65:4. It talks about Nisa. Nisa in Arabic is woman.
Yes.
Is not kids or prepubescent. Is
Okay.
mean
Then
woman.
show me. Then show me in
The
the Quran.
what?
Show me in the Quran where it says that you cannot have sex with children. Then show me. Because this one, all of your commentaries, we can go to any commentary you want. All of them accept that this verse is brought down for the reason of prepubescent children. And even when like you said, you even said yourself, this was a custom at that time. You said it was a custom at that time for these things to happen. So people are going to Muhammad, they're asking, what can I do if I have my child bride? And he gives them an answer from the Quran, from Allah.
No, the verse is talking.
So
Listen
which
carefully.
commentary
The-
accepts this, the reason?
wait.
Hmm.
I'm going to talk.
Hmm.
The verse is talking about exception. Some young ladies when they
Hmm.
married, maybe the age of Aisha or more, or 12 years old or 14, I don't know. If they married, and some of them, because puberty doesn't come doesn't start with the menstruation. There is all the process before. When somebody got the puberty, you have the word pubic, pubic. It started with hair, pubic hair, and then the process is going. Some women, they never had menstruation, and they were women. and they
You're
were
talking
they
about
had
the
the
earliest
ability.
signs of puberty. This does not. You're talking about early signs of puberty, and the girls that you're talking about have got no right to give consent because they are so small. I mean, if a girl she starts having pubic hair at 7, 8 years old, and in Arabian countries they are more prone to have pubic hair. You know this, right? You know when you see a man who he's from a Middle Eastern country. I mean, he has more of a beard than me even when he's a little boy. So what you're talking about is not true. They have not developed mentally, and a 6-year-old or a 9-year-old cannot develop mentally yet, which is which is why I call this rape.
No, no, this is your
Okay,
this
anyways,
is
so
your
just find me the verse in the
assuming.
Quran where you can't have sex with children because there's not one. So you
Wait,
can try find
wait.
one.
I will. Yes, I will. I will find for you.
I've got about 10 narrations saying from Aisha herself, saying that she was 9 when he had sex with her. And also, I have one I'm gonna show you which proves the when you come back. I will prove to you that she was a very small girl as well.
Okay, are you here?
My question
What is
is,
your
which
question?
tafsir, if you're being truthful, which tafsir agrees with you on the reason that this verse came down is because of what you're saying?
The great tafsir of the Holy Quran project at the Institute from Islamic Thought. You can read Aman Jordan. Okay,
Hmm.
this is available for the first time ever in English translation. One of the most significant work in the branch
Hmm.
of Quranic science,
Hmm.
Ulum al-Quran,
So why the
known
tafsir
as
doesn't
Asbab
agree?
Al-Nuzul. No, the tafsir, they are agree with that. Why
No,
they are not
which one?
agree?
Can you tell me which one?
Wait, I will give you. Okay, wait. I will give you. Wait.
Hmm. By the way, the reason that you're gonna give doesn't make sense as well. Because it says, as for your women past the age of menstruation, their waiting period is 3 months. So anyone who doesn't menstruate, their waiting period is 3 months. You understand that?
Are you here?
Yes.
Jalaluddin al-Suyuti. Okay, the name of the book is Lubab al-Nuqul fi Asbab Al-Nuzul, which directly adopted al-Wahidi framework while expanding it with additional report and editorial adjustment. Badruddin al-Zarqashi, okay, agreed extensively on the absolute necessity of historical context for legal deduction. Ibn Taymiyyah strongly endorsed
1 second, 1 second.
al-Wahidi
Do you
core.
accept Ibn Taymiyyah?
Of course, I accept Ibn
You accept
Taymiyyah.
Ibn Taymiyyah. Okay, 1 second. By the way, after
It
this,
depends.
1 second.
It,
If you accept
wait,
Ibn
wait.
Taymiyyah and As-Suyuti, already
No,
your
wait.
Islam
No, no, no.
falls.
Wait.
Hmm.
First, we must. There is not only one scholar. One scholar is only giving his opinion sometimes. It depends on what we are talking about. You know?
So yeah, I know, I
Yeah.
understand. You're gonna cherry pick each one, but As-Sayuti in his
No, no,
book
no, 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 no.
Al-Mantar.
It's no,
One
no,
sec, it is
no,
because
no. It's
As-Sayuti, he uses the satanic verses, and Ibn Taymiyyah, he says that the satanic verses are infallible and they have to have happened. So both of these people that you're naming destroy the Islam anyway. So you can carry
they
on.
could be they could be right. They could be wrong.
Exactly,
Where is
and
the
they could be
problem?
right, they could be wrong about this, because Al-Tabari,
It
Al-Qurtubi,
depends.
Ibn Kathir, every single tafsir says that this is talking about young girls, and even references
And
Muhammad and Aisha.
if you want to talk alone and you want to give the opinion and you are closed to not listen about what I am going to say, it's okay. We can
I'm
end the
listening to what you're
conversation.
going to
It's
say,
up to
but you're
you.
naming scholars, and you're saying, this scholar, he says
No, you cannot
this,
force me.
and then
You
he's
cannot force
jumping
me.
to another point.
Okay, so if I am jumping and I am doing like that, it's better to end the conversation because it's not the way I'm
No, you
discussing
don't need
with.
to end the conversation, because you're running away from classical
No, no,
tafsirs, and
no,
also you're running away from the fact that your
no,
prophet had
because you
sex with
force me.
a
No,
9-year-old.
because you force me. You force me
No,
to say something.
no, I don't force you
Don't
to say
force me.
anything. I'm
Let
giving
me
you no.
let.
1 second. I didn't force you to say nothing. I asked you which scholar agree with you. You brought up As-Sayuti and you brought up Ibn Taymiyyah. I'm telling you, As-Sayuti and Ibn Taymiyyah both say that they both use the satanic verses which destroy the Quran, anyways.
What did I say after that when you
You
said that?
said,
What did I say?
some people they make mistakes. Okay, if you want to talk about some people make mistakes, you should go with the majority of scholars, and the majority of scholars say this verse was brought down for prepubescent children.
No, they don't. They didn't say that. They didn't
Of
say
course they did. Okay, look at
prepubescent.
my screen. Look at
No,
my screen. Look at my screen then. Look at my screen, because we can go to all of the tafsir. Look. If I go to young, about chapter 65 verse 4 of Al-Tabari, it's gonna say young too many times, 6 times. This is talking about young girls
younger
who
doesn't mean
have not
prejudiced. It's young.
menstruated. Hello, who have not yet
Yes.
menstruated. Young
Can
girls.
I say something? Can I
Yes.
say something? No.
Yes. Yes, you
Or
can.
you? So let me answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
He said young girl.
Mm-hmm.
Menstruation doesn't mean you don't get the menstruation that you are not a woman. It doesn't mean that.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that. Menstruation is the last stage of puberty. This is why it is an exception
So
because
what
in
age on average do girls get their period?
wait, I'm going to tell you. There is
Mm-hmm.
one tafsir. He
Mm-hmm.
said the lady that didn't reach the age of puberty, because
Mm-hmm.
the age of puberty, according to the scholar, at that time was 14. Usually they got puberty at 14, 13. So if a lady get before the puberty before that, and
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't have a menstruation, she have like a problem of menstruation, this verse is applied to them. This is why Asbab Al-Nuzul said, and they ask, and why about this kind of women? They didn't say why about this kind of kids, like you said. They
No,
said
of
about
course
the
this is
kind of
talking about
woman.
children. This is talking about if such as young girls. This is talking about young girls who have not
Young girl
menstruated.
is not a children. Young
Yes,
man. What is
young
young man?
girls. You're talking about the word nisa. You're talking
Yeah,
about the word
girl,
nisa, and now they're using the word bint. So what?
Okay, you want me to do? You want me to say that she's a kid? This is what you want, and we end the conversation. This
I'm
is what
not
you want
saying
me
to
to
you,
say?
I don't care about what you say or what you're talking about, or if I want you to say something. All of these tafsir are talking about young
No,
girls.
mister. No, mister. No,
Yes,
mister.
yes,
They
yes,
talk
yes,
about
yes. Look, look,
young
look.
girl.
Young girls.
Young girl.
Yes.
Yes, young girl can be. Yes, you go to the dictionary and you say puberty. At what time it starts from Chat GPT? You will see that puberty start between 10 to 14. Go
Okay, and
to
your
the Chat
prophet. Wait,
GPT.
1 second. You're talking about 10 and 14. That means your prophet already. He had sex with the girl before the age of puberty.
No, he didn't.
Yes, yes, because your prophet had a
No, he
sex with a
didn't.
9-year-old. So
No,
you're talking
this
about
is
10.
you what you are assuming. This is what you
No.
are
What do you
assuming.
mean? What I'm assuming? This is your sources. This is in your Sahih books.
No, they didn't say
One
that.
second. Can I just ask you one question
No.
as well? If somebody they are big, do you go to the gym in real life?
Oh,
No,
mister, you
listen,
want
listen
to
to me, listen to
force?
me. Do you go
No,
to the
no,
gym?
no,
I want
no,
to ask you a serious question. Serious question.
mister,
Do you go
mister.
to the gym?
No,
One question, my friend. Do you go
sorry.
to the gym in real
No,
life?
no.
I want to ask you a question.
No, no,
Have you ever tried
it's
to bulk
okay
up?
because
Have you ever tried to bulk up? You put on weight. You
we
ever
are
tried?
going to lose our
I want
respect.
to ask
We
you
are
one
going to
second.
lose
I'm
our
not. No, I'm not losing your respect. I just want to ask you. Have you ever tried to bulk up, like eat a lot of food? I want to ask you that question. Have you ever tried to eat food? A lot of food. My friend, hello.
He's not gonna answer you. He's a coward.
Because Aisha was fattened up on just cucumbers and dates.
He left, dude. He left.
Yeah, I'm just explaining my point anyway. Aisha was fed with just cucumbers and dates, and she was fattened up just on those two foods. So I'm asking him, did you ever go to the gym and did you ever try to bulk up? Because I want to know, have you ever struggled to put on weight from eating a lot of food? Because Aisha, she was so small that she was just able to be bulked up with cucumbers and dates. That was my point.
Yeah, sure, because that's how your body is built on cucumbers, of course.
Exactly.
The you don't need like how do you call it, meat for the fuck, I forgot how to say
You
it.
don't need calories, you just need cucumber, right?
Yeah, just cucumber, man. That's it. Just a
Yeah.
cucumber. That's
Yeah.
so dumb.